Hey buddies, welcome back. Alright, we got a new piece of testimony here. She admits that she was the one who knocked over the flower vase when she got to the room. So what do you guys find most suspicious about that at this point?
Onto the guitar case?
Onto the guitar case, even though it's open, which means she opened the guitar case.
What are you up to?
So we'll press it first. What kind of flower vase was it?
It was a glass vase, and it was fairly big and heavy.
Are you sure it wasn't crystal?
I thought I would try to take one's pulse. So I set the glass I was holding down on the dresser. And that's when my elbow accidentally hit the vase. Oi, excuse me.
That's odd. I thought she said she was in total control of herself. That's what she would like people to think. I think they've beaten this with a dead horse
dude,
that
shit.
she's like not what she presents herself to be. Those tits.
Yeah.
Like-
It boggles the mind how that's staying on.
You can see the line
Yes,
from both.
You can.
Alright. Always be mindful of the gap between perception and reality.
Focus, Fraser.
Objection! I can't concentrate because of my lawyer friend. Or buddy? Helper. Dead lady? Ghost. Helper ghost. This helper ghost is fucking me up, Judge! It doesn't sound like there's any glaring contradictions in her testimony just now. Once again, the times where the player sees a glaring contradiction, Phoenix sees none. And the times where we are completely left in the dust, Phoenix is on a roll. And
All
like,
working together. It's alright.
I warned you earlier that she could not crack so easily. I'm seeing her break down quicker than Gumshoe with her logic right now.
Yeah.
The only way to make her is to keep on the offensive and not let up. The only way we're going to catch her is with some very strong, decisive evidence. I have to find something. I just have to, for Maya's sake. All right, so like, what do we have a couple leads here then.
That one. Possibly.
Yeah, there's that.
And the next one, right?
The thing is, like, yes, we can, that's a contradiction, but she contradicts it within her own statement.
Yeah.
So, like, it's like, do
Yeah.
we really need to address that right now when she
Yeah.
admits that, like,
I don't know, have we pushed on everything?
because I could see presenting to this, the photo, and then I imagine them going into a sequence where we have to point out what is different, and then point to the guitar case, that it's open. But I could also see presenting to this itself.
Oh, okay. That was the last one.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, see, this is where where it clues you in. Actually, we can't present it to this because she doesn't clearly state. Even though in the pressing, she says that she knocked it onto the guitar case.
It doesn't say it here.
Yeah, it doesn't say it like very clearly that it was closed. I feel like it's probably this one.
Yeah.
So let's save. I think it's an objection. Yeah, it's an objection.
Because we're presenting evidence.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna present the crime photo. Okay, ready? Objection!
Holy shit.
You testified that you knocked, good, we got the right one.
Yeah, dude.
You testified that you knocked the flower vase over. Is this correct?
Yes.
And you are sure you fell onto the guitar case? It fell onto the guitar case?
Is there a problem with what I said? Dance.
It's not some problem, it's a major problem. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange.
True that.
Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, if that was true the case, would we gotten it on the inside, not the outside? Is this? Yeah, this isn't Fresh Dance time yet. He is kind of on a roll, but this isn't
This
Fresh
isn't the
Dance.
music.
I
This is
can
just
never tell
groovy
the
music.
difference.
I don't think this is the music.
Not quite dance yet.
That's very true!
Furthermore, there is one other strange thing about this guitar case.
And what's that?
Let's take another look at this crime scene photograph. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And what is wrong with
that?
If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shard should be inside, not on the outside!
What is your point, Wright? That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all?
No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else.
Bam.
Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say that she didn't touch the guitar case.
But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end.
The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all.
Unless the suicide note was inside the guitar case.
That may very well be. However, an empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to the case.
It seems that there is no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details?
Yeah, make it. The empty guitar case, I believe, is the crucial piece of the puzzle.
I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this, but it is you.
I can't believe I'm doing this either.
Case closed.
I rest my guitar case.
All right, I'll follow along for now. It's nap time soon. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Adrian Andrews, witness testimony, the guitar case.
I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know.
It looks like this really wasn't a very important point. This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting.
Aww.
Well, anyways, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination.
Using anyway to change the topic, a convenient escape for a weak man.
Edgeworth.
Fun fact, did you know that saying anyways instead of anyway is a Canadian thing?
Oh, I knew
Really?
it was incorrect.
Yeah, it's a Canadian thing. If you guys have ever wondered that and thought that it was just bad grammar of us, it's a very Canadian thing to say anyways instead of anyway.
Interesting. Huh.
Yep.
And
I'm
it is
learning so much about
incorrect to
Canada.
do so?
Yep. You're supposed to say anyway.
I say
Anyways.
that some ways.
I don't know.
The Midwest says it. Wisconsin. I hear it a lot up in maybe like the border towns.
Maybe.
Maybe it's like 160 kilometers north and 160 kilometers south of the border.
Jesus, you're like drawing
Man.
a really definite
Yeah.
line for like a small little quirk in our dialect.
Yep. That's
You
the
just
way it is.
wasted valuable show time.
Oh,
And
shit.
I'm going to keep going with that.
Oh, I say that.
It's funny
I'm in
how much of the
California.
States is basically just like a bleed of Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just a bleed of us.
So much of the very north of the
Bleed.
States is like Seattle is basically Canadians. They feel like Canadians.
Don't tell Seattle that.
Why? Do they hate Canadians?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
they feel slightly different.
Yeah, there's a slight difference. They have more drunks than junkies, that's for sure, in terms of Vancouver versus Seattle. They have more black people.
Well, I feel like Vancouver
Well,
is an
Vancouver
anomaly
is,
for that.
a particularly non-black person city.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
It's weird.
And they have less Asian people in Seattle.
Well,
And we have
Vancouver also has a
buttloads.
lot of Asian people.
So why not Seattle?
I think it has to do with the
Does the
war.
boat not drop them off there?
I don't know.
I honestly think it has to do with the war.
It could.
Because this
That's
was
a-
like
That's a possibility.
a hub.
Yeah.
None of this is racist.
Yeah.
If it's
stating facts.
It's a thing on this show. If I mention another race, it's racism on this show. So just accept it.
Can't even say spade without them getting all racist up at you.
I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. We have
Oops.
to push. Yeah, push.
Hold it! During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind?
It's all jumbly. Well, you see,
Are you sure you are the one who opened the guitar case? She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not. They're making so many presumptions about her personality. She's one smart cookie, but now she's waiting for someone to tell her. Sounds like Mia might have actually dabbled in a little bit of... synonyms for being a lesbian is just escaping me today. There's no good, I can't think of any great nicknames.
no.
Why am I drawing a blank?
Yeah, me too. This is the type of thing we excel at, and I can't think of any. Whatever.
And I excel at so few things.
Well, Miss Andrews?
Yes, it was me. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the maids over.
Okay. So, you opened the guitar case then?
Yes, well, maybe.
Why did you open the guitar case? Phoenix, you're just being an asshole now. Mr. Corita's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? I would think that the first thing you would do is call for help, not open the guitar case. He's being so coy about getting to his point.
As the witness has said multiple times, when she found the dead body, she was dazed.
Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was alright or not. I thought maybe the criminal took it.
Why would she care about the bright red guitar?
But getting back on topic. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all.
Oops, sorry. I had to tuck in my shirt. Okay. Alright, it was empty after all. Was it really empty? I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside.
How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? Have a little professionalism? The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would be over in half the time if you would just pay attention.
Yes, pay more attention, Mr. Wright.
Sorry!
As for why I opened the case, even I don't know.
Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body?
Yes, that's probably it.
I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. The only way to make her talk is with evidence. I guess I should give it a try.
Come on, Phoenix. We can't afford to let up on her now.
I wasn't planning on letting up, but...
She's at her weakness now, so this is our chance.
Yeah, if we had a weapon to hit her with.
I'm sure a weapon is hiding somewhere in
Hey.
the court record, waiting to be found.
She just read our minds.
You can read my mind?
Oh no!
I don't really think those things about you! I don't want to do those things! Please don't tell anyone!
It's not the things you want to do to me, Phoenix, that frighten me. It's what you want me to do to you.
I don't remember too clearly because
Okay.
I was a bit dazed.
So
Oh, we're right back at the beginning?
hope that the dynamic compression held out for that. So we have to this is our breakdown time. What do we need? I don't remember too clearly
So we
because
have
I
to
was a bit dazed.
Present some evidence as well.
I supposed I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked over the vase.
So we poured the glass of tomato juice, knocked the thing, put our glass down, opened up the guitar case.
yeah, that's what she's trying to say now.
You're dumb.
This is her changing her scenario to match what was in the photo, which includes the guitar case being wet on top and then being opened after.
Yes.
It's not a big deal though, right? Because the case was empty after all. As for why I opened it, I don't know. This is like the only thing I can think of.
Go back to our evidence and see what we have to present. Lotta's photo. What was this again? Oh yeah, right.
This is too early to bring out the suicide reports. There's some water only on top of the lid. Bears Corey does fingerprints. Could we say that her fingerprints aren't on it?
Yep.
No, but our whole theory hinges around her actually opening it. She opened it to get the suicide note.
Oh yeah.
It must just be excluding her fingerprints from the evidence. If it
No,
said,
this
if it
is
said
it.
Bears only Corrida's fingerprints,
So she never opened it.
she says she
So-
never opened it?
No, she says she did open it, but she didn't because it only has Corrida's fingerprints.
Oh, our theory needs to be that she didn't open
Yeah. Right?
it. Okay. Because
think
yeah,
so.
we don't think do we think she killed him?
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
To wrestle a man and then strangle him to death and then stab him in the chest?
Bitches be strong sometimes.
That would be a Deus Ex Machina. If it was like, us thinking she could never do that and then be like, oh, it turns out that she was a Taekwondo expert and
Yeah.
was a champion in her field or something.
Yeah.
All logic points to her not being able to wrestle that man around his room and strangle him to death. I mean, Laura Croft can do it, but
But she's a pretty special lady.
veritable demon. Nickel Samurai. It seems like the only way to
No,
go, though.
Yep. No. Yep.
But the thing is, that doesn't contradict anything in particular. Because she is saying,
Yeah, it contradicts it.
what does it contradict?
I suppose I must have opened the guitar case.
After
Saying
I
she-
knocked over the vase.
Yeah, but there's no fingerprints on it, so how could she have opened it?
I still feel like the evidence should say only his fingerprints, but all right.
I feel so confident.
All right. Objection! Good job, Becky. There is no way you were the one who opened the guitar case. Because only one set of fingerprints can exist.
Why would you say that?
It's elementary, my dear. Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim! It should really say in the evidence, only fingerprints are Juan Corrida's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really should.
Like, yeah. All right. Anyways,
Rabble, rabble.
rabble, rabble,
Rabble,
rabble.
What is it, Miss Andrews?
You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints just because I touched the case.
She might have been wearing gloves. What do you mean?
What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time?
In fact, as a player, we believe that, don't we?
Yep.
Because it's our theory also
That this is her?
that this is her. So what if we had thought that far ahead? And then we would have been like, well, she's wearing gloves, so I shouldn't present this
Yeah,
guitar
dude.
case now. And that's where the game breaks down, is when you really like,
You have
You
to
know,
take it
when
one
you-
step at a time.
but not only do you have to take it a step at a time, but you have to go back and forget where you're going.
Yeah.
Because if you know this fact, you don't want to present the other fact because your theory is that, you know, that you understand that she couldn't have left fingerprints. So you're like, yeah, so she's right.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
so you wouldn't have even done that in the first place. And that's where it's really tough. If you're too good, like Becky here, then you're fucked. Not worth it. See? The compliment was not worth it.
No, the pause after the compliment was not worth it.
I'm surprised at the lack of dickwad from you, actually. I'm just thinking of your trolling.
There has been a
Barely
lack
do
of
it,
dickwad.
ever. And they've been
They
requesting
only
it.
bring it out on certain occasions.
Yeah,
Very
I need to be in
rare.
a certain mood to dickwad.
Because if you had ended that blinking with dickwad, it would have just like sent me over the top.
Yeah.
I probably would have like spit took without any water.
You would
in
have
my mouth.
vomited.
Yeah, I would have had to
Vomit
vomit.
took.
I would have had to vomit into my mouth to spit take. All right. All right. Wearing gloves at the time.
Gloves? But why would you be wearing gloves at the time?
It was the night of the award ceremony, so of course I dressed for the occasion.
More women need to wear gloves on showy occasions.
Yeah, dude. Totally. Yes, now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems that the witness is wearing gloves at the scene of the crime.
That's strange. Because she left fingerprints on the glass.
Glass.
So if you're thinking that far ahead, then you would continue to present. Okay, so I'll take back what I just said for the last 5 minutes.
Okay,
All right. That's strange.
we'll edit that out in post.
You'll edit nothing. You were wearing
Dickwad!
Oh.
Did it work?
It's not. It's not the same dickwad.
Dick,
It's like,
dick, dick, dickwad!
wow. But it's not your dickwad. Your signature is dickwad. See, I do it better than you.
Nope.
Maybe part of her troll is that she doesn't do it right every time.
Maybe.
Huh. You were wearing gloves? Is that a little strange?
Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time?
Yeah, how about your
Damn.
fucking juice? I have proof right here.
That does not look like tomato juice.
Hey?
No.
Does not look like tomato juice.
It looks like,
Some sort of orange
Orange
crush.
juice, yeah.
or, oh, what's more like tomato juice down there? I think it depends
Oh,
on
it
your color
does.
calibration. Anyways. I have your proof right here. This wine glass.
The wine glass. You idiot.
You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass. Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself the glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little strange? That you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case?
Whoa!
What?
Keep spares down there?
Ah, that's awesome. That is amazing. I forgot all about that. That is so cool. That happens often.
I lose more monocles that way.
What was I just thinking? Oh, so we think we got her cornered. All she has to say is, yep, pretty strange, but I did it.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm weird about stuff like that.
I wasn't thinking. I guess I did that. Thanks for helping me out with that scenario.
Not after that reaction.
It doesn't matter in this world.
Oh yeah. Actually,
They
yeah,
can
that.
fall over and faint
Their
and
heads
get
can
back
explode.
up. Yeah. They can rip their own hair out. And the judge is like,
That sounds plausible.
all right.
Rubber.
Order! 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 Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time.
What do you mean?
I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here.
But this is just an empty case.
Breathe. Breathe.
Why were you going down this road then, Phoenix? Why did you go down that entire road on the case when it had nothing?
I wonder if it really was empty though.
But the guitar! The bright red guitar was at the studio! Phoenix, drop all of your presumptions. What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar. You don't mean it was the bright white guitar? Wait, that's not right either! Fuck!
What?
I don't know.
I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that.
It's also unnatural to pour a fucking glass of juice after murdering someone or happening upon a murder scene.
Yeah, dude.
So the witness was not wearing gloves despite the fact that on the case...
Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us into a misguided...
No, Your Honor. Please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it is wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I am sure that this guitar case has some relation to the murder.
If you're so sure, Wright, then I'm sure you can substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Please enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder.
It's at the murder scene?
Can you do that, Mr. Wright?
Well, let's suppose for a second. But the bright-red guitar was not only the thing that could have been in the case, not the only thing that could have been in the case.
The bright red guitar not being the only thing? You don't mean to suggest that the bright black guitar was it? What the hell?
Writers of Phoenix Wright, you can be so good and then so shitty sometimes. That joke, maybe they meant for it to fall so shittily flat. Like
And kudos.
Kudos then. Kudos.
Bravo. Mission accomplished.
It sounds like Dad from AVG lines.
Yeah.
It sounds worse than those. It's not, there's no humor in that.
So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty? Is that it, right?
I wouldn't say I didn't intend to prove.
Deflate that head of yours! You haven't proven anything yet? Now then,
That's a fucking sliver,
Yeah.
Edgeworth. I don't give a
Do whatever the fuck you want.
I'll do this one for fun. Here you go. Take my attorney's badge.
and what would something like that be inside the guitar case, let alone this one?
Why, Mr. Wright? Why?
Why, Daddy? Why?
Well, I just thought it might have been possible.
I have a suggestion. Why don't you put that in the void where your brain is supposed to be?
Oh.
Yes, and never bring it out again.
Ouch.
Can't I foolishly fool it? Can't a foolishly foolish fool get some love? Man, I'm glad I failed that.
Yeah, dude.
He's channeling friggin' Von Karma now.
Do you think you can prove your theory? Can you prove that the guitar case was not empty at the time of the murder?
I wouldn't say anything I couldn't prove. All right. What do we want to present
Yeah.
then? Like, we know what we think is in there. Phoenix doesn't
Attempted
think it yet.
suicide report? What does that one say? Oh, that's Adrian Andrews. Yeah, that one. You think?
Really? So, should we, like, just start heading down this road? Saying that
Yeah.
the suicide note was involved, it was hidden inside the guitar case?
Yeah.
The fact, this is, all I'm saying is, the fact that something could exist that would be in there does not prove that something was in there.
That's
Proof
true.
that something was in there would be something like, I don't know, the hotel weighing your luggage on the way in, and I have the receipt for that weight, and it no longer weighs that. That's proof that something was in there. But this isn't proof. The fact
Yeah.
that I think that there could have been a suicide note inside. Whatever. Objection!
Objection.
Take that! I mean,
Son of a, why?
oh, wrong. Good. I'm kind of glad I was wrong on it then.
Huh.
So it must be something with proof then. Let's see. Let's look at our evidence again. Nope. 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 Nothing there that proves that nothing was in it. Ripped from his costume.
No.
Time of death. There's no way that if this didn't work, that
Yeah,
this would
I
work.
was just kind of toying with that idea.
That's impossible because this proves that it was hidden, that there was one
Yeah.
that exists, and then this is the actual existence of it. That'd be silly. Strangled with a scarf, stabbed with a knife. Gate water. No, can't be that either.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Is it that other freaking letter thing?
That would be insane.
There's nothing in that clipping that...
I'm at a loss. It has to be that other one then. Let me just...
Try it. You're not gonna lose much.
This is insane. This better not be it. Okay, good, good. So, what proves that something's in there? What the fuck?
Did you save recently?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Go into that photo? Strangled with a scarf and stabbed with a knife. Not that, not that. Not that. Go back to that one. No, to the picture.
Which picture?
That one. There is nothing in there. It's only on top of the lid. Water.
I am completely at a loss. I have no idea what could possibly have been in there.
Could it be a
Profile?
profile?
Unless it was Trilo, I couldn't see what would like. A lot of people. The camera? That doesn't. The existence of the camera, it was stolen.
Old Bag had the camera.
Old Bag
though.
took it. Yeah.
I think they're just throwing
They're just
it at
derping,
this.
yeah. Like, because there's no way that. Yeah.
What's in the case?
No. A tabloid article about the
Yeah.
victim was in the case.
It's like awesome! Damn it.
The photo is your clue. Look at who Lotta saw leaving the room. But the photo is.
That doesn't have anything
The
to do
photo
with the
is-
guitar case.
Isn't this the person leaving? Which room is this leaving?
He is living Juan Corrida's room.
The costume?
On the back, is that a guitar?
Is he wearing the guitar?
That would be fucking
Oh, is that the fucking
stupid.
guitar? It looks like a shadow or like.
A cape! A goddamn cape!
Well, he doesn't wear a cape, but really?
The costume.
Remember the press release? Or, no, that's not the press release. The press release is,
16.
what?
Isn't it?
No, that's a ticket.
Press conference ticket.
I don't know what press release I think they mean this clipping. Alright, when we come back, we're gonna present the fucking photo and then we'll try to make our way out of that. Maybe it'll ask us to point at something, maybe we'll get it. Fuck.